So how do you feel that money in politics drowns out the voices of people like you?
Want to answer?
You answer. You go ahead.
All right. Well, obviously, it's hard to get your message out if you don't have money to finance your message. So, so you do want to have as level of a playing field as possible to get your message out. But at the same time, you don't want to restrict liberty. It's hard to compete with the establishment if you don't have financial backing, or a lot of financial backing. So it's a complex issue, I think, it's a challenge to get your message out if you don't have financing. Is that reasonable?
Yeah, well, I'm all for free speech and like using your money how you see fit. It's kind of terrifying how much of our policy is driven by, other groups paying so much money for it. Like if policies were driven based on how much people felt about, if I were out there spending more money for this, trying to promote this policy, I would like to see that policy created, but it's not how politicians are doing things. They're doing it based on what money they're getting, not like what, I can't say it eloquently, but not what their constituents are pushing for, but what their payday is going to be tomorrow. And that to me is kind of abhorrent. Aberrant? Abhorrent. You gotta cut that out.
I have one thing I would like to add. I think the internet is sort of helping equalize things. You have the liberal media, right? The mainstream media, and then you have talk radio, which is very Republican conservative, and and those messages are there's a lot of money behind them and there's a lot of influence behind them. But the internet, and this actually came up with the SOPA and the PIPA, it's important to keep the internet free because it really is become the medium through which anybody can get a message across. And we've seen Gary Johnson, for example, Gary Johnson, hosting these online town halls. Again, at risk of repeating myself, the internet should remain free so that people can get their message out without being influenced by establishment powers that be.
Great.